This is why everyone absolutely hates this fragrance or absolutely loves it, and there is quite literally no in between. A few days ago, I did like a smash or pass rating on a lot of popular, emphasis on the popular men's colognes because a lot of men thought that my list was dense and like I don't know what I'm talking about, but this was literally based on popular fragrances. And of course, men with their fragile egos had their panties in a bunch because I personally passed on 1 Million by Paco Rabanne and I smashed on EDP of Dior Sauvage. First of all, I think a lot of people tend to forget there is not one Sauvage. There are 4 different concentrations. I think we can all agree that the original, the Eau de Toilette, is the ultimate F-boy cologne, the one that everyone associates with Dior Sauvage. But the EDP, which is one of my personal favorites, they add vanilla and nutmeg, and it's very smooth and a lot more sophisticated to me, and I enjoy it. Now, I am personally not a fan of the parfum all the way on the end. Don't like it. Too spicy, too heavy. I feel like they tried too hard. It just was not giving what it needed to give. But that elixir, the elixir is fire. And if you're going to let your perception of what everyone says about Dior Sauvage stop you from enjoying this scent, you're crazy. After one of my nephew's football games, when the elixir first came out, because I be on it when a new fragrance drops, I brought a sample to like show all the men in my family to get their reactions. And I had a cousin who was like, no, I don't like Sauvage. I don't want to smell it. Da, 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 da. He loved the elixir and was like, I might have to go buy it. I bet you do. Let's be clear. The Eau de Parfum is definitely not like a sexy date night fragrance. So me smashing on it does not mean I want you to wear that on a date. That is an everyday, chill, going to the office type of fragrance. And if I run into a man and we meet up for lunch and he has this on, I'm going to be happy. Like, that's good for me. If you base an entire collection off of the first scent that they launch, you will miss out on so many gems. I personally am not a fan of Black Opium, but I do like the Black Opium Illicit Green. I personally am not a fan of 1 Million by Paco Rabanne, but I do like 1 Million Lucky. And what blew me the most is the fact that men are trying to argue with me over YSLY and 1 Million by Paco Rabanne and Ombre Leather by Tom Ford. But y'all wasn't with me shooting in the gym. You are not there when I'm talking about Lafayette Street by Bond Number 9, Fragrance Du Bois, Initio, Amouage, Xerjoff, Mind Games, Tiziana Terenzi, Parfums de Marly. So to say that I have no taste when your collection comes from Macy's? No judge, but I'm just saying. I have single-handedly upgraded so many men's collections. So shout out to Andrew, shout out to Chris, shout out to Frederick, shout out to Skylar, who were people who always trusted my opinions, always came back and gave compliments on the things that I recommended to them and helped introduce them to new houses. So please, kill the noise. I does this, I know what I'm talking about, and just because my opinion differs from yours does not make it invalid.